Hey everyone. So this is an update on what's going on with me. So I was able to secure a weekly rental of a room in a place. I'm really happy about that because I don't have to drive around looking for hotel rooms, sleeping in my car anymore, so none of that stuff. Done. This is a good place. I'm gonna be able to detox properly and just get myself back to what I was. That's what I'm trying for. A lot more aware of things, a lot more knowledgeable about things, everything I've gone through. But at least it's a place that I know that is well worth it. Rent is the weekly room rental rent is something I can handle, which is really good. I have to keep on tapping into a little bit of savings I have left. As I focus back on the sound healing practice and the other stuff that I'm doing, the music and the painting, I'm not going to let any of that go away because it took me facing hell, and coming back from it. That's what I feel. I just felt like I was in hell for a while, and I got myself out of it, which is really good for me right now. And today I have my first sound bath. I haven't had a sound bath in a while. I haven't done one in a while, but today's my first one that I'm going to be doing, which is so very important for me to do and to get back into. So, that said, again, I apologize for anybody I hurt during this process, friends, family, whatever. It was necessary for me to work out a lot of things that were going on in my life, and I think this is going to be a good start. Every time I start, I end up kind of like falling back into the trap, and I just keep my fingers crossed that this one's going to be the way out of it and back to something more normalized and more focused on my own internal healing, and with that comes helping others to heal as well. So that's what I got to say about that right now. The studio looks good. I gave it a really, really good cleaning last night and this morning as well. Quick look around. I'll show you. Switch down. So, the door, paintings, right? My sound healing stuff, my music stuff, including the keyboard. I'm going to leave that out and play as I can. I'm going to try to start jamming with a few people in the afternoons, so not to bother neighbors in the night. And this represents everything that I've went through in the last several months, and how I can get myself out of the hole I was in, and get myself more on a balanced level where I can focus on the things that I need to focus on, be more of the person that I was, combined with the person that I am now. There's got to be a morph between two. I can't do one or the other. If I do one or the other, I find myself getting depressed and going back into that hole. So it's got to be a balance between both. The balance is really the most important part. It's the yin yang. It's what we represent internally. You got to embrace the dark side. Right? You can't let it run wild, but we all have it. Even though people believe that they don't have it, and they don't, everybody has the dark side. It's part of life. It's part of this existence. If you run away from one or the other one will catch up to you. Balancing both sides, facing your fears, facing those demons, overcoming them, and then embracing them and making them understand that finding that balance is so very important in your life. being able to do the things that you need to do is very important. Now, I don't know about my neighbors, about the people around me, about the people in the neighborhood, how much they don't like me and don't want me to be here. I'll deal with it, you know. If they don't want me to be here, and again, they kick me out of this place, I'll find another place to do it. Or I'll just pack everything up and stick with it. But, you know, at least I found a place to live, which is the biggest part and the hardest part in this whole thing, because it's so very expensive to live in this area, and apartments are so expensive. You know, me being a musician is not easy. I'm not making the money I was as a programmer, so it's not like I can, you know, throw out freaking, you know, thousands of dollars for security and all this stuff. So I believe that this is the right path for me, and I'm going to run with it, and I'm going to see where it takes me, staying focused and staying strong in my own ability to overcome the things. I've overcome these things in the past in my life. Situations were a lot different, though. You know, the breakup was a terrible thing for me. It just kind of destroyed me. You know, but even with that comes a realization, you know, of what I had, what I lost. You don't really know, appreciate what you had until you lose it, and then, you know, you try to run away from it, and you find that, hey, you're just looking for that same thing, but it's not there. So you got to adjust. You got to, you know, recondition yourself to be able to overcome, be strong, and become the person that you want to be. I have that person in my third eye. I have that image. I actually was going through some pictures of to upload for my profile picture, and I went through so many pictures of me. Having such a good time. Me being strong and being able to do the things that I want to do and be happy in the things that I want to do, then, you know, it was a little depressing. Scrolling through those pictures looking for the correct profile pictures, but I found one that represented what I am and what I'll be, and then that's what I posted to Facebook, and that's where I'm going now in my life. So if anybody has any hatred towards me out there for things that I've done, I am so sorry. I did not mean to cause that at all. I did not mean to hurt anybody throughout this process. And the thing of it is, the person I hurt the most was myself. And I'm now overcoming it. And I'm going to try my best to be the person that I need myself to be, not the person that people need me to be, because that's a mistake. If you get into the trap of being this person that other people need you to be, what ends up happening is that after a while, you realize that you're not yourself anymore. You're just what everybody else wants you to be. So it's going to be a balance between what people need and what I need for myself. And that's what I learned through this whole process. And hopefully this is the last video I'll be making about my past. And maybe if I make any more videos in the future, it's going to be about my future and where I'm going. Because that's very important. You look at the past and you see the things that are creating turmoil in your life, and you overcome those things. But once that's done, you can't keep on dwelling on the past. You got to look forward, put that image of yourself in your mind's eye of what you want to be and what you need to be, and then create that person. I've overcome a lot in my past, even though I've went through a lot of stuff in my past, and I've felt so much pain from some of the things that I've done. And some of the things where I ended up, there's still the person, and there's that spiritual being having this human experience that has overcome those things. And this is going to be one of those things that I overcome, hopefully. I'm keeping my fingers crossed here. I'm not going to say, oh, definitely, because there is no definite in life. The only definite in life is that sunrise this morning that I took a picture of. That was very important. But other than that, the things that are most important in my life right now, I have to keep in my mind's eye and focus on those things, and then walk into that to that space and walk into that direction, because I'm at a crossroads right now. You know, I could have run, I could have went, I could have done a lot of things, and I didn't. I ended up staying, and with the neighbors and the people in this neighborhood and in the Atlanta area, you know, wanted me to do that or believe that I could do that is irrelevant to me. It's for me, it's what I need to do for myself and where I'm going that's going to keep me, in balance and focused on the things that I need to focus on. Right? So, for all you that were praying for me and are actually hoping for me to get out of this, namaste, thank you. For those that just wish me to go away and I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I created that image of, of myself for you, and there's nothing else I can do but keep on trying. So, namaste. Have a blessed day.